Well, viewers, we did it. We watched the best cinematic masterpiece from Sony. It isn't Spiderverse. It's something better.
So much better. It is the masterpiece, Kpop Demon Hunter. And as we review this movie, we will be carb loading for the fans! Yeah! So watch as we explain how Netflix showed how it's done.
First up, characters, absolute peak. Mira, of course, relatable.
Zoe's my girl. She's just I read those diamond chains on side of them.
Rumi, of course, best character in the movie. RuJinu, handsome character.
He's like Edward, but actually a good partner.
Yeah. And of course, Derpy, cute.
And totally markable. You listening, Netflix? Marketable.
And we can't forget about Bobby.
Oh, Bobby's the man. He's the main man. He's like Louise, but a manager.
Yeah.
And not monologuing narrator jukebox. And my boy, Bird with the hat, he just was so satisfied when Gina was taking with him stealing Derpy's hat. He was like, and I'll do it again. I totally got like Sailor Moon vibes from this movie. Mainly the villains. They totally felt like Sailor Moon villains. Especially the main villain. He was all, oh, I'm gonna take over the world by doing something so evil. Evil BTS. Or should we say, Teamu BTS?
Yeah.
Prove us wrong.
Yeah, and of course, best part of the movie, carb loading.
This is literally the best pop animation is you get to live a fantasy. Like, what pop stars thought being a pop star was like. Carb loading. What it actually is, tearing off a piece of lettuce, dunking it in water, and then blending it. That is your meal for the day. And that's your cheat day. And the songs were the best.
Yeah, Golden, obviously number one on our list.
My favorite was how it's done. That was awesome. Especially how they were going full Kung Fu Panda and making the ramen noodles while beating them up. That's totally what we would do if we were Kpop Demon Hunters.
Soda Pop, best upbeat villain song.
Yeah. Literally, Disney, what don't you understand? This is literally Sony's first villain song. It's pop, and it's a total banger. What are you missing? Oh, wait. Passion and actually caring.
Oh, we can't forget about Your Idol.
Oh,
second best villain song in the movie.
It beat BTS. They're not even really beat BTS. We would so be toast if they were real, though. You know, all of America will have sold their souls to him now.
Yeah.
Guima would be so overweight by now. You're like, oh, too many human souls. Oh. And free, total, like, hand-in-hand done right. It felt like a total collab of, like, At Last I See the Lights, We Become We, and, like, a good version of Rewrite the Stars, because I never really liked that song that much. Don't burn me alive, but I've never liked that song that much. It felt too rebellious, and the story behind it, I just can't get behind it. But I'm not gonna rant about my... Not right now.
I mean, Takedown.
Oh, totally.
I was getting Spiderverse vibes from that.
Also, that whole Under Your Spell, it also kind of gave that song. But I felt shivers down my spine when you saw, like, the evil versions of, like, Mira and Zoe, like, controlling Rumi. I was like, dang, could you imagine what, the audience was thinking when they saw that? They must have been like...
Why are they attacking Rumi?
I think it's the Oscars all over again.
Hopefully Chris Rock will duck his head this time.
Coming down, a demon with no feelings, don't deserve to live. It's so obvious.
Whoa! Damn, Jack is a little bit extreme, don't you think? Those are some sick tattoos, though, right?
Right.
Hey, where'd you get those tattoos from?
Dude, you don't ask a girl where she got her tattoos from. The Idol Awards have been canceled.
Dang it, I sold my soul to get these tickets!
You in your house?
No, you know how uncomfortable it is walking barefoot all day?
I see. We need to talk about the plot.
When I first heard about the movie, I thought it was gonna be a good movie, and I thought it'd be hilarious because, like, I saw their team new BTS, and I was like, that's hilarious. I knew one of them was turn good. It always happens. I was expecting generic, especially at the beginning when they were saying, you don't mess with our fans, or the whole, you have the pants, like the die. But then I watched the rest of the movie, and I was so satisfied that I was dead wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't getting that kids movie vibe.
Yeah, totally was like, Ruby's a giant. Her mom was either attacked or tricked. We don't know what happened. I seriously doubt her dad was a good guy. The lead scenes say that, but I'm not buying it. RuJinu, he was one of those like demons where like when Jesus walked up to them and offered them a third chance, they said yes, he's supposed to represent those. Be respecting me to believe there's two of them in the same movie. I ain't buying it. Now I've seen it up there in our or that, but I'm not gonna go into it because I have enough book of VR trauma to last me a lifetime.
That whole twist of you find out Rumi has those demon patterns, I've had questions. Like, was she possessed by a demon and the demon left scars?
Yeah, then we found it's from her dad. I was like, she's a giant? But then again, it's never actually said that they can't be good. The ones we heard never chose to be good. Probably because they shifted way too much on their father's side of the family.
Yeah, I've also noticed Rumi's had that purple hair since she was a child.
I guess it's sort of a genetic thing she probably inherited from her dad since she has the long braids in the face of her mom.
Yeah, the story was also emotional. Especially the part where RuJinu risks his life to save Rumi from being attacked by the Demon King.
Yeah, and I was like, RuJinu, no! No, my boy, RuJinu! And all the units agreeing with me. You know what I'm talking about. But what I thought was the funniest was the part in the movie where their phones were saying, oh, everyone loves the movie, it's blowing up. And then, just check your phone. Just check it on Instagram. Do anything with K-pop, you are gonna see so much. Netflix predicted themselves.
Soda popping a TikTok dance is actually a thing.
Anyone who's alive in this generation, you know it. Especially you iPad kids, I know you had a hand in this. But seriously, my favorite part, I knew one of them was a turn good. It was obviously RuJinu from the start. But the way he has a villain is just when he like so-called hands on hand to like Rumi, then dusts his shoulder off. It is so cool. And he says, watch yourself. I was like, that's how you know he's a villain. And triple that when he does it a second time in front of everyone. Also, my favorite part was there was this one thing I always wanted in a kiss movie, and they finally did that. A bow off, where they're going, you know, like my characters are like, they know what to do, so they nod their head. But they were doing a nod off, and I was like, yes, finally. Also, I totally relate to Zoe when she was like, lay back. I cannot bend too far without everything in my body feeling like it's falling to my feet.
Yeah, especially the part where the girls slide down into a ball pit.
How Netflix got away with that, I will never know. You've seen the movie. I know you have. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, the food looked amazing. I wanted to eat it all. I have serious respect for me, how she was able to shove that entire thing down her throat. She was all, Also, I like it that they show different kinds of demons. Like, there's demons who get third chances and they turn good. And there are bad demons. Like, when Rumi tries to talk to one to see if there are others being controlled, it immediately attacks her. I'm glad it's not a sympathy for a devil kind of movie. It's just saying, like, some of the demons, when Jesus asked them if they wanted a third chance, they took it immediately. And most of the demons, they chose their path. Just like the demons who took the third chance. They also chose that path. But it was not until like saw the light for a third time that they realized that they wanted the light in the first place. So like it's a refreshing take. Also, all the dance moves are amazing.
Yeah, I practically memorized every move from the Soda Pop choreography. And that takedown choreo, of course, the best. Those battles were like giving if Blackpink was in the Spiderverse. Yeah, another thing I love is the chemistry between Rumi and RuJinu.
So good.
Yeah, Sony pretty much dodged a bullet when they deleted the kissing scene.
I know you all in there are like, oh, they should have kissed, but really think about it. He didn't turn to a full-on hero until like the end of the movie. He sacrificed himself. I know he was thinking about turning good, but sort of like Zuko in the Avatar, he only becomes fully good when he joins the Avatar, that abandoned air temple. When like he was living with Uncle Iroh, he was still leaning towards the dark side.
I mean, their chemistry was...
It was good. They weren't pushing anything. Because if she had kissed him, I feel like that would have been sort of an insult to her mom experience, because I feel like she would be saying that moment, oh, just because my mom had a bad experience with a demon doesn't mean I'll have a bad experience with my boyfriend demon. That's like saying just because your mom was an alcoholic, if you drink alcohol, you won't become one because you're not your mom. You are literally your mom's child. The chances are just that much higher of it repeating itself. So I feel like they did a good thing dodging the whole kissing scene. But in the sequel, if he comes back, then they can do the whole kissing scene and romantic stuff, because he will no longer be a demon, so it'll be fine. Also, we loved that scene where, like, you see Derpy and the bird with the hat just sitting on that building over the comeback. I'm so glad that the mascots of Kpop Demon Hunter now. That's so cool.
Yeah, I especially love that we got to see a behind the scene of those members of Twice performing their version of Takedown in the end credits.
It was so good. So, anyway, how would you say is our verdict?
10 out of 10.
Now, before you say anything, you know this movie deserves a 10 out of 10.
Totally.
Also, this movie deserves a sequel. I feel like they should get their own dolls. I need a Rumi action doll, like movable and like different outfits.
And light up and sing.
Oh yeah, also those light up sing dolls. Like we need like Barbie doll versions.
Especially with RuJinu, like if you put the Rumi and RuJinu dolls together,
they sing free, and like we put the girls together, Rumi, Zoe, and Mira. They sing Golden, and figurines of like the monsters, so when they're around them they sing.
How it's done.
Yeah. And like with the Soldier Boy toys, so when you like collect them, they all sing Soda Pop. Or like when you put the hat on, it makes them sing Idol. That would be like so cool. But I gotta admit, Guillermo was a pretty funny villain. He was all sketchy. Literally, if you just put that in retro anime, you would not be able to tell the difference between a Sailor Moon villain and that guy.
And those were our thoughts on Kpop Demon Hunter. Give this movie an Oscar, you cowards.
Yeah!
Totally deserved it.
And if you don't, Derpy will find you. I'll make sure of it. He will fix all your trash cans until you beg him.
If you want to see more for movie reviews, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and comment. And watch out for demons. Demons! Where?
No, I'm coming! Oh, shit! Oh, Kinger, you're so insane. Like Destiny. My wife! Oh no. Kinger's having another crash out. Well, keep popping.
Thanks for watching.